Well, this is long overdue. You guys need an update on the Avdo situation. If you're keeping up with it, let me show you the update. $187,000 he's paid a contractor. And yes, he's already been paid. We're following the story of Avdo Mujcic of A&M Construction in Binghamton, New York. You are not going to believe what he did. This story just got 1,000 times worse. And for all the people that were saying you were too hard on him, Preston, and even me, I feel duped right now. Hold up the subfloor. We have black mold underneath the brand new subfloor. They put OSB over wet subfloor. I got this magic thing here that tells me that this is all sopping wet. But what do I see under here? I see a floor support, floor structure made out of 2x4s touching the ground. Like, none of that is right. But if you look over there, you are going to see lots of mold. Right here, they didn't even bother to use a 2x4. That's a 2x4 oriented the wrong direction to a 2x2 holding it up, jabbed into the ground. We made progress, and you've made progress. You have been one diligent chick. So what have you been up to? You've done some stuff. You filed some liens?
Liens are filed. The judgment is going to be being pushed through soon. I have a district attorney working, an investigator working on the issues that are going on here right now.
The investigator from where?
The district attorney's office.
Okay.
And then they're collecting all the information to try and go after Avdo for all of this. So we're making progress, and it's really awesome.
We made a lot of progress. Let me show you. Doesn't it look beautiful? So this is what Ashley's house still looks like, but I will tell you, we have made progress. Why? Because this floor structure was actually put in properly. You're going to notice that not only did we block this all out and get all new joists put in, but yes, we even put in joist hangers, which Avdo did not do. We came down here and we had to make sense of all the Frankenstein plumbing that he put in and the framing that he did. Hey, Chris, you want to say hi to everybody?
Hello, everybody.
So you guys have seen Chris before. He and I have been working together for a very long time. And so what we've had to do here is figure out actually how to get the floor structure all framed in without having to redo all the plumbing. And then we're actually going to get a proper hatch put in over here. And you will notice that I am standing on a Law Tigers billboard. This is a neat little secret that we use for vapor barriers, by the way. You see how thick this stuff is? Billboard Vinyls has the thickest and cheapest vapor barriers. This stuff right here is like a 16-ounce scrim material. I won't get into that. Anyway, they liked it because they like Law Tigers. That's a motorcycle attorney. And so they put the graphics up. We usually put graphics down. But anyway, we have a nice vapor barrier put in. There is no more mold in this house whatsoever. Ashley over there, she actually did her own mold remediation. She ran air scrubbers. She even did ozone generation. So kudos to you. It smells pretty nice in here. It's pretty dry. It's not all wet and humid. Now, one of the hang-ups on this job was waiting for code. You know, the AHJ, the authority having jurisdiction, to give us the green light to actually start doing this. So we've been waiting and getting engineering sign-offs and stamps. Thank you very much to my buddy. He didn't want me to name him. My friend and his wife, who's a structural engineer, a civil engineer. You know, he stamped all the plans and got this all done for us. You guys are real heroes. So as soon as we get code to sign off on all this floor structure, we're going to put the subfloor in and get her floor covering put in and get her moved back into this house before winter. Now, the span from here to there is about 11 feet. And the 2x8s that are going through there are actually fine to be spanned. But what we did to actually reduce deflection, we actually put in pier block supports with a drop beam girder all the way across. So now this floor is super firm. It's nice and level, and it's fastened in properly. And we also have a new story coming up for Avdo, because we just learned where most of Ashley's money probably went. Allegedly, probably, allegedly, maybe allegedly. We learned from somebody who reached out to Ashley. His name was Denny. Avdo apparently is building a brand new house right next door to Denny, allegedly. Brand new, and apparently, allegedly, there are no permits, no nothing. He's just building a house, and the work that he's doing has actually impacted the neighbors. And we heard that Avdo and his son got into a fist fight with Denny. Is that right?
Yep, and then we also learned that everything on the house that he's building is the same exact color siding that I have on the home that I picked, and the roof, or the roof shingles are the same.
That's suspicious. So if you're gonna rip somebody off for a couple $100,000, seems like that'd be pretty convenient to use that money to go build a brand new house somewhere else. And we also heard allegedly he's building that house for his son. Is that right?
Yeah, no, he told Denny that he was building that house for his son to move into.
All right, and also the story is allegedly that everybody in that neighborhood or the neighbors right around have contacted code enforcement, and apparently there's no permits and they're not doing anything about it. So does he have any connections at the code enforcement office, down at planning? Does he know somebody? We don't know, but I'm definitely gonna reach out to Denny. I've already talked to him a couple times. We're gonna go out and do a story. We're gonna film it. And the last report that I got is that Avdo has taken all the signs off of his trucks, and he's hiding all of his equipment in that brand new house and hiding his vehicles there, because apparently since the story broke, his name is kind of mud in the community. So, keep up the pressure, guys, because the bad guy is definitely getting his just dues. Other than that, Ashley, after we get your floor put back in and get your house put back together so you can move in before winter, we're also going to make sure your chimney works so you can use your heat. And maybe, just maybe, we'll get you some hot water. That'd be nice, right?
That would be nice.
Hey,
Very nice.
you've done a really remarkable job of keeping up your spirit. So thank you very much for staying diligent and trying not to
Be in prison?
jump off a cliff or anything like that. So anyway, I want to say thank you to everybody that helped. You guys raised money on GoFundMe. We've used some of that money to get materials and get some of this stuff done for her. She's using some of that money for other things like pursuing legal action. So we'll keep you guys updated on this stuff. But I don't know. We're getting in and doing this right and making sure that Ashley's going to be happy with the house when she's done. And Avdo, he's got his own karma to deal with.